भ्रमं भङ्गरहितम् अजडं विमलं सदा आनन्दतीर्थमतलं भजेतापत्रयापहं मिथ्या सिद्धान्तदुद्ध्वान्त विध्वंसिनविचक्षणः जयतीर्थागतनिर्भासतां नो हृदम्बरे पूज्य राघवेन्द्राय सद्धर्मताय च भजतां कल्पवृक्षाय नमतां कामधेनवे आपादमौलिपर्यन्तं गुरूणामाख्यं स्मरेत् तेन विघ्नाः प्रणश्यन्ति सिद्ध्यन्ति मनोरथाः हरिः ओं श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. On the occasion of Sri Jaitirtha Aradhana, special prayers to Sri Jaitirtha, also known as Tikacharya, Tikarairu. So we'll continue our discussion on Bhagavad Gita, second Adhyaya. Last class, there was a curiosity question. We went through how Paramatma is so kind that Salpamapi Asya Dharmasya Trayate Mahato Bhayat Swalpamapi Asya Dharmasya. What is that dharma? That dharma is nothing but Vaishnava dharma or Vishnu Sarvottamatva dharma, or that knowledge, knowing that Vishnu Sarvottama and accordingly surrendering to Paramatma. Even if we follow it a little, Swalpamapi Asya Dharmasya Swalpamapi Mahato Bhayat Trayate. It will save us from even a huge fear. So we said, okay, are there any examples? Actually, in a lot of Vrata Kathas, for example, in Ananta Padmanabha Swami Vrata, there's a Rishi called Kaundinya Rishi who insults actually the wife comes with Ananta Padmanabha Swami Toram, that thread, sacred thread. He says he doesn't believe in all that and he just throws it into the fire. And because of that, he goes through a lot of pain, a lot of sufferings, and everything happens. And then that might have been the reason for that. Then he repents and he says, okay, I'll go in search of the solution for this. And he goes in search and he eventually meets an old man who takes him and gives him. So he did not do any big tapas. He did not do anything. But because of his firm belief in what he did was wrong and firm belief that if he corrects himself, the Lord will protect. So, but the question comes to our mind, hey, we also do so many times Vratas, so many times Ananta Vrata or Satnan Vrata. Nothing happened to us. So, why? God is partial. In some cases only he helps. In some cases he does not help. How is it? There are multiple, like it may look on the surface of it. Yeah, it's kind of, it's so strange and, like erratic. But is the Vishwasa and the karma phala and the particular occasion when it is needed, all this matters. So someone, even if we do little, means the karma that we do, the sadhana that you do, the seva that you do, may be very little, swalpamapi dharma. But in that swalpa dharma, whatever we do it with strong faith, with firm belief that God will certainly come and help me. If this faith or belief is very strong, then Paramatma will come and help us. So that is the key is Trayate Mahato Bhayat. Many occasions, people surrender to Paramatma and some miracle happens, they get saved. In real life also we see certain occasions when it happens. In Puranic stories, we find such examples. So this is what it is conveyed. In Ratakathas, lot of Satnam Ratakatha or whatever. So certain people, they do not have faith initially, but then they develop strong faith and they do whatever little they do, Paramatma will help that person, the devotee. So we hear in a lot of Ratakathas that kind of a situation. So after that, the next flow of thought is we hear so many interpretations, whether it's Bhagavad Gita or Upanishads, or Vedas, or Brahma Sutra. There are so many commentaries, and they're mutually contradicting also. Like Advaita commentary says Jiva Brahma Aikya, Dvaita commentary says Jiva Brahma Bheda. So there are multiple thoughts are there, multiple flow of thought. So are they all correct? Are some of them not right? If some of them is not right, only one is correct, everybody will mine is correct, all the others are wrong. This is the claim everybody will make. Our theory, our acharya, whatever people believe in certain acharya, our acharya said that is the correct one. All the others are wrong. Everybody says that. Here, Krishna gives a solution for that. He says, Vyavasayatmika buddhihi eka iha kurunandana bahusaka hi anantascha buddhaya avyavasayinam. What is Vyavasaya and Avyavasaya? Avasaya Nirnaya are done properly. Avasana, that which ends in a appropriate way. That is Vyavasaya. Vyavasaya means after doing proper analysis, after doing proper examination, after doing proper investigation, whatever is arrived at, that buddhi, eka iha, in this life, in this world, in this pravancha, in this occasion, in this creation, in this body, everywhere, iha, appropriately. Iha means here. Here means, okay, we have to, depending on the context, we have to take. So in this world, in this sadhana, in this sharira, it is eka, only one. Kurunandana, Arjuna. So Krishna is addressing, hey Arjuna, who is born in Kuru Vamsha. Vyavasayatmika buddhi is always only that which conclusion gives the correct conclusion is only one. Bahushaka hi anantas buddhaya avyavasayinam. Those people who are going with a cult mentality, cult mind, prejudiced mind, or attachment, that is avyavasaya. That means vishesha avasana is ending, analysis. So proper ending, conclusion, analysis is not done, then it becomes avyavasaya. So avyavasayi is one who indulges in that, one who has a prejudicial mind, one who says, oh, whatever I think is right, whatever my acharya says is right. That kind of a buddhaya positions, intellects, understanding are anantascha. There are infinite. Bahushaka, there are multiple branches, many. Many are there. Only one is right, all others are wrong. But one is right means one which is in accordance with all the Vedas, all the Upanishads, all the Brahma Sutras, all the things, only one that goes in accordance with all of that. Whichever it is. If Advaita goes completely in accordance with, then Advaita is the correct. If Dvaita is the one which goes according to all of that, then Dvaita is right. If Vishishta Advaita goes according, that is what is right. If Mimamsas, they say this is right, if they go according to every position that is there, then they are right. So it is not which school, it is which thought. So Madhva, the Bananji Govindacharya, a great scholar, he used to tell, don't become a Madhva and then read Madhva's works. First become like a non-Madhva. Read Madhva's works. Then you will come to the right conclusion. So that kind of approach. Same thing with either Shankara, Ramanuja. Do not be under the impression that they are right and then read. First take it, analyze, look at others also, compare, contrast. Compare and contrast. Put them together. See which one is logical. See which one is correct. See which one is giving the right position. See which one is consistent. See which one is not having self-contradictions. See which one is going perfectly in accordance with whatever Purana, Itihasa, Veda, and all the sacred works that we have. Whichever is going fully in accordance with that. That's the correct one. So everybody has, the brain given by the Lord. You have your own analysis power, intellect. Don't have to believe anything blindly. Not even Madhvasti, not even Shankara, not even Ramanuja. Look at it, analyze it, compare it, and contrast it. Whichever, if they are completely opposite, then both cannot be right. If both say the same thing, then both can be right. Of course, both can be wrong also. But if mostly both can be correct. So it is matters whether they are agreeing on what, they're not agreeing on what. If they're not agreeing on what is the right thing? How do we decide whichever is what is right, what is wrong? How do we analyze? How do we decide? So this is left to individuals to have open mind, to approach with an open mind, and then make a decision. Not blindly, but rationally. Let them make the decision. So here Krishna says, if they are contradicting, one is saying one thing and everything else is opposing that, then that one is the right thing. If it is in accordance with Veda, Purana, Itihasa, everything. So that is what Krishna is saying. So Vyavasayatmika buddhi eka iha kurunandana bahushaka. There are many wrong theories. Anantascha, infinite. Buddhayaha avyavasayinam. If it is avyavasayi, not properly analyzed, then you can have many positions. So this is what Gita says that. And then a very complex thought is given. Yamimam pushpitam vacham pravadanti avipastitaha vedavada partha nanyadastiti vadinaha. This is also like a loaded sloka. The thought process here is that, okay, now we are saying everything according to Veda is the right thing. But people, everybody says, okay, I have taken Veda, I have analyzed Veda, I have commented upon Veda. But they can also misinterpret Veda or misunderstand Veda. Vedavada rataha is the shabda that was used. They say, oh, we are following the Veda. We are very, very gung-ho on Veda. We are very attached with Veda. We are 100% behind Veda. Vedavada rataha. They are so happy to talk about the Vedas, to analyze the Vedas, to interpret the Vedas. They are very happy. Vedavada rataha. But still, it is may not be right depending upon how we take it. It's a very deep and complex thought. This particular thought process about the Pushpitam Vacham, Vedavadarata, and Vadi arguers, how they present, what is the thing, why is the Pushpitam means like flowering, flower, fruit. What is being conveyed is a lot of allegorical meaning is there in that. So the allegory in there, the representation, what is being implied there, this particular aspect we will talk about in the next class. Hare Srinivasa, if any questions are there, you can feel free to ask me. Hare Srinivasa.
Dhanyavad Shri Keshav. I have one question.
Yeah.
So here, when you talked about Vyavasatmika, so after doing proper analysis, is there a method that one can follow to do proper analysis?
I mean, what they can follow to do the proper analysis?
Yeah, what are the tools that people can, because our analysis may be flawed.
Yes.
How do we, what are the tools, some tools or that we can use to do analysis?
Yeah, the tools that we have are three kinds of pramanas. Pratyaksha, Anumana, Agama. These are the tools. That's why pramanas are nothing but the tools. So the Pratyaksha, whatever is available Pratyaksha, we can use it, science or whatever. But the ones that are beyond Pratyaksha, the tool that we have is Agama and Anumana, means based on the Agama, the logic, not dry logic, but the logic. Logic is the tool. Agama is the tool. These are the two main tools. Pratyaksha is a second, wherever we need some Pratyaksha, we may go there. We may not go too much at Pratyaksha, but we probably may be using occasionally some Pratyaksha. But Pratyaksha is also a strong tool. So all these three pramanas, Akshadit Trayam Pramanam Akhilamnaika Vedyo Harihi, there's a sloka that says Aksha Pratyaksha. This Pratyaksha, Tritayam, three kinds of pramana. So the three tools are Pratyaksha, Anumana, and Agam. Using these three tools, but how do we do analysis using Pratyaksha, Anumana, Agama? Means probably the guidance given by all the acharyas. So we take the tools, Pratyaksha, Anumana, Agama tool from various acharyas, compare and contrast, see who is giving a convincing answer, who is giving, using these are the tools. Using these three tools, people will interpret, say something, do something in different ways. So these are the three tools that we have to use.
Dhanyawad.
Okay.
Nobody has
So now no other question. We can continue on next Monday, right? Yeah.
We'll do a small prayer then.
Yeah.
Om
And this weekend Jayatita Aradhana is coming. So we are celebrating in one place here in New Jersey.
30th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we can tell the ending prayer.
Yeah.
Can you please tell ಎರಡು ನುಡಿ ಜಯತೀರ್ಥರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಆಚಾರ್ಯರೇ?
Sure, ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. Yeah. ಜಯತೀರ್ಥ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಟೀಕಾಚಾರ್ಯರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. So he is known as Tika Rayaru because Tika means commentary. So he is known as Tikacharya. His life story, a lot of people are familiar with that because, like, he was going as, like a lord, like, kind of a we call landlord, and a particular region. So for that region, they call Dondappa or whatever. So he was going in a materialistic way. It is believed that he has the Amsha of Indra, but more than anything, he had all that previous Gita Upadesha he got from Krishna himself. So that knowledge is there. Using that, he has what we call this extraordinary ability, which was noticed by his guru, Akshobhya Tirtharu. And Akshobhya Tirtharu gives him the ashrama. And after taking the ashrama, he had already all the necessary education was there. Further, he studies under his guru, and he has the prior janma, purva janma, jnana is there. So it just had to be turned on, triggered. So all the gurus, they triggered it. So it woke up, and he wrote the commentaries for Acharya Madhva, because Acharya Madhva's bhashyas and works called Sarvamula, they are very concise. I mean, like, if you look at it, very simple, but it has so much of thought embedded in that. Each word, each akshara has so much of meaning. So Tika Rayaru, he from the Guru Parampara, because Acharya Madhva, he taught to Padmanabha Tirtharu, Akshobhya Tirtharu, Madhava Tirtharu, for all of them. So Akshobhya, so basically for Tika Rayaru, he is Acharya Madhva is Paramaguru, Guru's Guru. So Tika Rayaru realized the necessity or need for commenting Acharya Madhvas to give the full understanding of Acharya Madhva's theory. So Tattvavada, we call Tattvavada. So he wrote commentaries, nearly 18 works he has written, and in that couple of them are actually independent works. For example, Pramana Paddhati. Tika Rayaru, he wrote for Pramana Lakshana of Acharya, he wrote a Pramana Lakshana Tika. But he realized that there is a prior knowledge about the Pramanas which people have to understand. So he wrote another work called Pramana Paddhati. Like that, especially Brahmasutra Bhashyas and all this, he has written commentaries on Upanishads. Acharya, whatever wrote, he has written commentaries on all the necessary Upanishads. So all that he has done, and that's why he was called Tikarairu, and the amount of service he has done to Madhva community is enormous. So all the Madhva community, they owe him a lot, and all the great ones like Vyasarayaru, Vadirajaru, and even Raghavendra Swami, like Vyasarayar, Vadirajaru, and others, they wrote commentary on the commentary of the Tikarairu. So Acharyas is called Bhashya, Jaitirtharus is called the Tika, and the others who wrote on the Tika, the commentary, those commentaries are called Tippani. Raghavendra Swami wrote, Vadirajaru wrote, Vyasarajaru wrote. So that great is Jaitirtharu or Tikarairu. So we remember all the great service that he has done to Madhva community, and he has enormous amount of Guru Bhakti. So that's what briefly about Tikarairu.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
We'll say the concluding prayer. Prata prabhuti sayantam sayadi prataram tatha yatkaromi jagannatha tadastu tava pujanam prata kaladikam karma nitya naimittikam tatha kesavaradhanarthaya karishyeham tavagnyaya. Hare Srinivasa. Sri Krishna Arpanamastu.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಹರೇ ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ.
Hare Srinivasa.
ಹರೇ ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Namaskar.
डॉक्टर जी नमस्कार।